So, Bartek, this is an impressive studio. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us here.
It's a pleasure, as always.
I wanted to ask you about the cooperation between Happy Team and Chabin.
Mm-hmm.
So, could you tell us how you remember it, how it all started?
I remember it was my thought that I need some solutions to my integrations and IT solutions. And my first thought was, I'm gonna learn it.
Yeah, I remember I was quite impressed at your determination. So I figured you must be in big need of help.
Yeah.
Given that you wanted to learn programming, although you did end up learning programming as far as I know, but for the AI applications.
Yes. I'm studying Python, but it's more for fun rather than need of resolving some problems that are in my business.
So what sort of problems did you have that caused you to take such desperate measures?
First of all, it's we have some software that is for warehouse, for sales, for accounting, and we decided to put more emphasis on B2C sales. It was a new channel of sales, and it was very important to integrate all informations that we already gathered. So that was the most important thing.
So maybe we're also amiss of some introduction. So could you tell us about Chabin, what the company is doing? How long are you operating?
Chabin is a company that was set up almost 40 years ago, and we're specializing in helping our dealers to be an expert in repairing lawnmowers, tractors, construction equipment like power generators and so.
As far as I recall, you already had some software consultants or companies that were helping you.
Yes.
But they were not performing, and that's why you were looking to replace them.
When I was signing a contract with a company, the software house, and they told me that they will fulfill my needs, and my need was to build a very complex and performing website that will not only sell to B2B but also to B2C, and will have all the information that I need over there. So the problem was that I wanted to have this website and they wanted to build a website. So our goals were different because I wanted to have it as fast as possible, and for them the goal was to have a constant work on the website. So it was not working. This website consumed so much energy and money that it will be always a black hole for me. So yeah, that was the software house that we're working with, and we're totally not satisfied.
I remember. So there was some time pressure to deliver the B2C component before spring really starts and before the grass starts growing. And how did it work out in the end?
You have delivered what we have agreed for, because first delivery was, I have to emphasize that I asked you if you can deliver us or hire for us a person who will help us, and this person will be in our team. It will not be an opposed team that has a different agenda and different goal. So that was the most important thing, that Kuba was in our team and he was working with us, not for somebody else. So that was something unusual and something new for me. That was the first thing. The second thing was that really all the integrations that we needed were fulfilled. It was integration between our warehouse software, between B2C, between BaseLinker and other software that we needed to incorporate that day. And the third thing was that when we needed some extra work, extra effort, we had it. Like, for example, after all the integrations, we asked Jakub if we can work on the website, and the website that was created for last 3 years and never was finished, he created in 3 weeks. And it was on a PrestaShop, it was maybe fast, and of course it might be better, but 3 weeks versus 3 years.
Done is better than perfect.
Oh yes, done is better. Like we lost so much money during these 3 years of getting into, let's say, perfection. So this is way better.
Okay, are you able to share some profits that came out of this cooperation, maybe some revenue or other indicators that we were directly responsible for generating?
I have noted that in this year we have doubled our revenue on a B2C, which is maybe not very impressive, but last year it was 400,000 zlotych. This year it will be like 800, so it is way better. But this is only website. And of course we have other integrations over here that are working. So it's not only about the B2C; it's all about workflow. So one of the most cost-saving solutions that we got from Jakub was integration for a expedition. That before this integration, when somebody has ordered something from Allegro, for example, for marketplace, we had to match the invoice and the information from the marketplace, put it into the one package and match it with order. It took us for one package, it took us 3 minutes to prepare it. And after integration, it is more automatic. We just press one button, selecting the size of the package, and everything is resolved in 3 seconds. So if you compare it, for example, if we have 200 packages a day, and you just divide or multiply that, 50 seconds by 100, then you have in 1 month or 1 year span, you have a lot of savings.
We delivered what was promised, thanks to Kuba, who we hired specifically for you, and he proved to be quite a good fit also culturally, from what I understand, to your company. Yes. But then he did what he was asked, and he stepped down once all was delivered to take care of some of his other commitments. But the cooperation will be ongoing, right? And right now we're looking for a new consultant for you guys.
The biggest benefit of working with Happy Team is that we don't have to hire for full-time job. So if we have a project, we can agree that we need 1, 2, 3 or 5 people for that one project, and thanks to your knowledge, we can smoothly decrease or increase effort or timing of these people. And when we have already integrated everything, actually we don't need that person on board all the time for full time. So that is very convenient for us. That of course we pay extra for that, but it's a convenience because first of all I don't have to think when it's over what I have to tell to this, for example, to Jakub. It's more like this is the agreement, and he stepped down, and we're in a very good relationship. So if there's anything, it will be anything to do, we can still consider cooperating with him. So this is the biggest benefit.
Thank you very much.
That's a pleasure for me.